I went to the Dollar Tree and spent less than $10. Came home with everything I needed to draw a colored pencil portrait. But the real question is, can dollar store colored pencils actually make good art? This is where I spotted the crazy art pencils. I had seen people hauling them online and I really wanted to give them a try. And I was so excited to find them. And I'm looking through to see, do they have all of them? And they did. They had all 3 boxes. So again, I was really excited. They have 3 different sets: the floral set, the portrait set, and the landscape set. Okay, so let's get into this unboxing. Then I'll swatch the colors so we can see what I'm working with. And finally, I'm going to use the pencils to draw a full portrait. And then we'll see if these inexpensive supplies will surprise me or will it be a disaster. Oh, Lord, I don't know. But anyway, as you saw in the store, I got the pencils, but you didn't see that I also got this mixed media sketchbook. The paper, it has texture to it. It's hard to see here, but one side is texture and the other is no texture. Here's the receipt. I'm just showing that each box of pencils was only $1.25, and the sketchbook was $3. I don't really like the $1.25 Dollar Tree sketchbooks. So anyway, here's the 3 packages again. There's 8 pencils in each box, and then on the back they show the different colors and a swatch, but of course I'm going to swatch them myself because these colors on the boxes are not usually accurate. And again, there's a landscape set, a portrait set, and a floral set. 24 pencils for $3.75. Not bad. Here I just wanted to try to show you the texture of this paper again. This sketchbook again was $3. Oh, you can see it a little bit better right here. The texture is different. And on the other side, no texture at all. It's just smooth. So I don't know. This texture is different. We'll see. Okay, I'm definitely about to start the swatching. I just wanted to here I was trying to figure out, my spacing to get all the swatches on one page. And here's the colors for the landscape set. It has forest green, pine green, leaf green, sky blue, mountaintop gray, oak tree, redwood, and barkwood. So now let me start swatching. I'll speed it up in a moment. final swatches of all 3 sets, and overall I'm pretty impressed. Now I'm selecting my photo reference for the portrait, and this is the one I'm going to go with. I'm using the salmon color for my sketching, and if you know, you know that when I sketch pretty slow, and I don't use the Loomis method. Nothing against it, but I'm self-taught, and that's not how I learned. I learned from just practicing and drawing the shapes that I see. So for anyone out there that because Loomis is like all over social media, the Loomis method, and again, there's nothing wrong with that, but if that's not how you draw, that's fine. If you're a beginner, again, just look at the shapes and practice drawing the shapes that you see. It's worked for me so far. But again, I'm going pretty slow. I just wanted you to see my natural pace for how I actually sketch in real time. But in a moment, I'm going to speed up, and it'll be a time lapse. I didn't realize I was drawing off camera, so shortly, in a moment, I'll realize it, and then I adjust. There it goes. So here is where I start to draw the shadow shapes and color the shadow shapes, and I'm using, I believe this is the lavender, but I'm showing you this in real time because I wanted you to see that I'm constantly observing the photo. You can't see the photo off screen, but I'm looking at the photo and I'm drawing the shapes of the shadows that I see. And this is where a good photo is really important because you can really see the shapes when you have a good photo reference. So I'm taking my time trying to draw what I see, as I said before. So my goal here is in this portrait is to use as many of the colored pencils as possible, and not just the colors in the portrait set. So for my shadows, I'm using the purple colors, the various purple colors, which I believe I use the lavender, orchid, what else? Hibiscus. I'm not sure. I didn't write everything down because I was in the moment. But again, I'm trying to use as many of the colors from, all the sets as I can. Now, I went from the darkest colors, the darkest shadows, to, going to the different shades that I see within the portrait. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm slowly using the purple shades to do the different skin tones that I see. Because of course, our skin, is a variety of colors. The skin tones are a variety of colors, and so portraits come out better when you use a variety of colors. Oh, I wanted to say also that these they erase really well. If you'll notice that I erase. Hey, it is what it is. But you saw in the sketch, and even here with me coloring now, at various points I have to erase, and I found that these pencils erase really well. So that's one thing that I was impressed with. That's another thing I was impressed with. So now I want to try to, see if I can blend with a more of a skin tone color. I'm using the alabaster. I believe it's the alabaster. I think it's alabaster. Yes, I'm pretty sure it was the alabaster that I'm using. And I'm trying to see if I can blend somewhat. I'm struggling. Now this is the point in the portrait where I'm starting to struggle a little bit, because I want to try to start blending certain layering and blendering layering and blending. And this is where I'm starting to struggle with these pencils somewhat, because I don't know if I honestly don't know if it's the pencils or the paper. And later I'll talk about that, but I'm trying to figure it out at this point. Like, am I struggling with these pencils or this paper? I was getting a little bit frustrated because I'm trying to bring in more skin tones now over the colors, and it's not working the way I want it to, but I'm not giving up. And of course, with any drawing or painting, you go through the ugly stage, and you have to try to press through, and that's what I'm trying to do. I spent a lot longer on this portrait than I had anticipated, but again, it is what it is. Here, that clip you just saw, I don't know what I hit on my camera, but it was recording in the wrong mode. But I want you to see here, I'm trying to show you the paper, the texture, you can see it there. And then not only the texture, with me trying to layer and blend, it's starting, I'm getting that shine. And I didn't really want that. But again, it is what it is. I'm going in here now with, I believe this time right here, I'm going in with the salmon color, and I'm really trying to blend the colors together. So I'm going in circular motions for the most part. And yeah, finally I get it to this point. I add in my darks. You can see with the eyebrows and the eyelashes. And that's the other thing in these sets. There's no black or white. So the darkest color in the set is like a brown. Anyway, so here's the final reveal. And overall, I'm pretty pleased with the pencils. This paper, the sketchbook paper, not so much. I don't know. I'll have to use other mediums on it and see what I think. But with the colored pencils, I don't really like the paper. But again, overall, I think it came out pretty good. Again, there's no white or black, so I had to do the highlights with a Posca marker. I think the pencils are worth trying, especially for the price, $3.75 for 24. Let me know in the comments if you're going to give them a try, and what your thoughts are on the portrait. Thanks for watching.